ultimately, I think everybody should do something alone, even if it sounds terrifying, right? Like going for a walk alone. I mean,
oh, I love that.
safely,
Oh my
but you know what
gosh,
I'm,
that's my favorite thing to do is literally put on an audiobook and go in nature. In well-lit areas
I
though.
was going
Like
to say,
I'm
like,
not,
don't do it at like midnight.
yeah, I mean, I like go around like a walking path. I don't just
Yes.
like fucking head out into the woods.
Mhm.
Which not that it's a bad thing, but I'm too
Mhm.
scared for that. But like I love going for a walk in my neighborhood alone or going to like one of the nature preserves. Like they have
Mhm.
like a loop. I love doing that. I think I think it should be like a rite of passage that there are things that you need to learn how to do alone to be
Mhm.
able to gain that independence and understand that it is so freeing.
Mhm.
Like I never was the person who wanted to go shopping with friends. I was never the person who wanted to go like, oh, come run this errand with me. And like I would with my friends because they wanted me to, but like I love doing that shit myself. I don't want
Mhm.
people going to the outlet with me. I don't want people like I want to go do this shit by myself. Like
Because I want to
I
get in and get out and
thrive.
do it on my time, right?
Yes,
Like I
and
don't
I
want
want
to
to
be
do
lagging behind.
yes. I don't want to tell anybody what store I want to go to or try and
Yes.
compromise. I want to do everything myself, and I don't need you to come with. Bye.
Mhm.
Like,
My dad actually loves to go to Vegas by himself. He's like, I can get up when I want. I can go eat where I want. I don't have to worry about walking too fast or too slow for anybody. I can do whatever I want. I'm like, yeah, that's a really good point. Let me ask you this. Do you enjoy working out with other people?
that is like a yes and a no. Like when I first started my fitness journey, I loved going to the gym and working out alone, but like I liked being around other people.
Mm-hmm.
Like if that made sense. I don't want to talk to anybody, but I just like, but I get competition from like, I'm a very competitive person. So if I see somebody lifting something and I'm lifting something, then I want to lift better or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Like I frame it in my mind as a competition, right? Or like I'm going to show these people I can do better next week. Now, then I like the pandemic happened. So I started working out at home. And that in the beginning was really hard to do. And then I joined another gym and that was really fun doing like fitness classes all together
Mm-hmm.
because everyone was together. And then now I'm back to working out at home and it's different this time. I love like my morning routine of like getting up, helping Jeff if I wake up early enough. Like that's been kind
Mm-hmm.
of like touch and go, like help make his lunch or I don't. Like get my coffee, sit down, do my finances, goals and gratitudes, and then go downstairs and do my workout. Like that shit I love my morning routine. Like sometimes I get really excited before going to bed to like get my coffee in the morning and be like,
Mm-hmm.
yes. And by get, I mean make. I don't like go get coffee every morning. What? Like I would have to do my finances in the morning of like, bitch, check yourself because you can't go buy
Literally.
coffee every day. But like that, it's my favorite thing. Like I love that, but it's because it's all me time. It's all alone
Mm-hmm.
time. And I have learned that I love to focus on me and be alone and have that time set aside because we preach this constantly. And this is part of why you need to do these things alone is because if you are not pouring into you first, you cannot pour into anybody else. You cannot give wholeheartedly to other people. You have to take care of you first. And that's how I rest and recharge.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the importance. And we wanted to do this episode close to Valentine's Day so that people have this reminder in their head that being in a relationship doesn't make you whole.
Yes.
Like having somebody claim you on social media doesn't make your relationship healthy. Like being with somebody else doesn't mean you've finally done it. You've cracked the code for happiness.
Mm-hmm.
I can look at all of your external factors and only know 10% of how happy you really are.
Mm-hmm.
90% of it is internal and how you view the world.
Yep.
So if you are viewing being alone as a negative thing, it will always be negative. But if you
Yes.
choose to start to change the way that you see these things, then maybe it's not so bad.
Mm-hmm. I will also say this. I think I can confidently say I will never live with another partner again. Not that I'm dating, obviously, but like I love having my own space. I fucking love it. Granted, I share it with my child, but that's different.
Mm-hmm.
But the thought of like sharing a bed with somebody again, I'm like, ugh.
I felt like that. I felt like that in the beginning too. I really, really did. For the first couple of years after my divorce, I was like, fuck that shit. I never want to live with somebody else again. And I like truly, like realistically, I was like, even if Jeff and I live together, it's probably not going to be until like Soph's like 10. Like she's going to be so much older. And then, then I think 2 weeks before the world shut down, he moved in because I was like, I think he just knew I was going to be really sad if he had to go home. And I think he was like, well, I guess we could speed up the moving process because he was gonna in May anyways, but thank God he did when he did, because the whole world shut down. Yeah. But yeah, honestly, I think if it wasn't Jeff, I would not be living with another person. He prioritizes his alone time. So we very much have like our separate things that we do, which is really like, and he also was a really good teacher about how to be alone and that like being alone isn't a terrible thing. And so that's, I think, one of the whole reasons I went to eat alone was to be able to tell him like, I'm trying something you told me to do.
Yeah.
I really think that it was, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah. I'm glad it pushed me out of my comfort zone because man, it was needed. So if you take away anything from this, please take away the thought of potentially trying something new and just doing something alone. And also that you don't need to be with somebody to be whole. You are enough. You were born. That is your birthright. You are enough. So Steph is at SpookyFitMom13. I am at BEA_XO11. We are at Rewriting Her Story Podcast on Instagram and our Gmail and YouTube. Yeah, that's everything. Yep. I was going to grab Zeus and say bye. I said our handle, our sign off, all weird the last time. I got it all mixed up because I started with like rewriting her story first. And I was like, oh, that sounded fucking weird. No. Oh, he ran to the door.
He hates you. Like, get me out of here. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
The second you shut a door, he's like, you know what? You're an ass.
On second thought, I want to get out.
On second thought, don't touch me. You dumb bitch. All right, guys. If you need us, reach out to us. We would love to hear topic suggestions. Again, thank you for all of your support. We would not be doing it without you.
That's a fact.
So
that is a fact.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.